Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is The Impossible. So as you guys saw, I really love Society of the Snow, and this is another J.A. Bayona pick. He seems to love true natural disasters, true stories. This is one that I did actually see whenever it came out a long time ago. I think it was 2012. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and I have very little recollection of it. The main thing I remember is there's this one shot where we're like following the mum, and it pans down and she's got this like gnarly hole in her leg. That's like my main memory of this film. I know it's Tom Holland, I know it's Ewan McGregor. I am excited to get into this, and I know it's based on the 2004 Boxing Day tsunamis that hit Thailand. That's actually one that I remember seeing as a child and seeing about that. So before we jump into this, be sure to check out the Patreon page. Over there you can find 1 week early access, so you can get next week's video. Right now you can find polls to vote for what's next, and the top tier, the diamond tier, once a month you decide one movie that I'm guaranteed to do a reaction to. This video was a diamond tier suggestion, so thank you very much for your support. Let's jump right in.
Did you set the alarm before we left?
Yeah, it was the last thing I did.
Is he quite paranoid or just an overthinker?
Sit down, please, madame.
Lucas.
There he is, Tom Holland. Quite nice seats they're in, first class or something.
Scared.
So what else is new? Everything scares him.
It's funny seeing little Tom Holland.
Yeah.
All resorts are full, but this area is really quiet. Great for families. The Orchid Beach Resort is brand new.
See, I remember Tom Holland. I don't remember the two brothers. 5-person family.
I'm sorry, but we made a booking on the 3rd floor, the sea view room.
So they were supposed to be on the 3rd floor. That's a funny little detail of the story. Moved here where they were more vulnerable, but it's obviously an upgrade. It's much nicer. This was Christmas Eve, wasn't it? So they're counting down into Christmas.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no. They're just doing this. Gotta have some moments of peace and serenity before it all goes to shit. They said this is a true story, or this is one of the real families that it's following. I wonder if there's equivalents to these home videotapes.
Wait, one at a time.
Telescope.
It's funny, I've never had a Christmas away from home that's not like in my family home. It's weird. Imagine doing one somewhere tropical like this, you know? Yeah, some concern on her face there. Does she just sense that something wrong's happening?
Can't believe you. You're hopeless.
What?
I'm gonna hide that thing and forget where I put it.
Can't keep him away from work, yeah.
That would be too expensive. Don't worry.
Well, I do worry because we can't afford to lose this job, can we?
Yeah, they're living abroad in tons of places. Dad's completely funding it.
I could go back to work. Maybe it's time.
The kids are grown a bit now.
Oh, you want to go home?
It's not the worst idea, is it?
I mean, if he loses his job, then they can go home. Oh, the first sign of something wrong. Is that just to be ominous? I don't think it would have caused a power cut, power failure yet. Everyone can sense it. So Dad's with the two boys, Lucas is separated and Mum is separated. Wow. Lucas! Hey, yeah, what'd you even do? That one guy didn't even know it was happening. Yeah, does getting in the pool, being in the pool basically save them? It's more all of the debris that's the problem, isn't it? Getting hit by something. You see she's already got cuts and scars everywhere. I mean, yeah, at that point she probably just assumes they're all dead. And like, I'm a good swimmer. I've swum since I was a child. I consider myself a good swimmer. I was on a swim team. There's nothing you can do against that, is there? Need something to grab onto like mum, yeah. I mean, you probably should still hold on to something, but motherly instincts, you know, save your child before anything else. Yeah. This isn't like just swimming in a pool where it's completely clear. That's what you got to worry about. Oh my god, yeah. Someone climb up that tree. I mean, that's relatively safe as long as the tree is stable. It was strong enough to knock over a few trees earlier, wasn't it? And when you get tumbled like that, you could lose your direction up and down. You think you're swimming to the surface and you're swimming further down. Especially, you know, with it being so turbulent and lack of visibility. Is that a baby in the car? Whoa. Is that coming in from another direction? Okay. Yeah, it felt like they were building something towards something that way. I was like, what could be that side? It's not going to be a drop or anything. Yeah, you just get battered, beat around by everything. And what about the two other brothers and dad? Is that her? Yeah, she's still okay.
I was a brave kid. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
Is it over? I don't know.
Yeah, is it over? I'm trying to think about when I learned about tsunamis. I know, you know, the water comes out as a sign and it comes in, and it was probably also coming in, you know, from other directions. How it's all gonna get swept out back to sea, I don't know. Can't remember what the kind of phases of it are. Would there be anything more? I mean, it's just dealing with the devastation and the flooding now. Oh, a dog. First time seeing death, you know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I remember. Oh. Does she even feel it? It's just all the adrenaline. What's that on his back? It's like those bits on his spine. Yeah, it's just nothing. I'd be worried about the wires and, yeah, the power and like electrifying some of the water. I don't know. Oh, yeah, so bad on the back of her leg.
Okay, let's go.
She's just leaving a path of blood, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Mum, there's nothing we can do.
Wait,
We are almost there. We have
Yeah.
to get to safety.
Was to help as many people as you can.
what if they needed help? You'd want someone to help them, wouldn't you?
Simon and Thomas are dead!
He did see the wave hit them right in front of him, but it's not guaranteed. I was thinking there's a chance he won't even speak English, won't even understand them. Wow. Oh, it's something to keep your spirits up, isn't it?
You okay? It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, focus on the ring. She's thinking of him, thinking of Henry. Yeah, that bit she was holding on to, that's never gonna hold her weight. So a lot of weight for a kid to lift up like that, yeah. Oh, it's whenever they show that leg. Oh, having his Coke, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. It's not product placement, it is nondescript brand. I just saw the red and assumed it was Coca-Cola. Might be a Thai brand. What's the plan though? How long can you stay here? Daniel came out of it really unscathed, didn't he? I mean, like, if Daniel did lose his parents, if it was like the type of story where at the end of it you'd end up adopting him, or at least doing something to help him out. I thought he's, yeah, looking at her injuries.
Did you hear that?
Birds and crickets and things.
Mom, look.
Oh, yeah, some people. Yeah, they don't even have a stretcher or anything to carry her on. Dragging her along that leg. I need to build something to carry her on or something. Someone grab her, lift her from the other side. Oh, there we go. A door. I mean, it's something, isn't it?
Where's Daniel? Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Daniel?
I don't know.
Left him behind. Oh, I thought he'd at least stick around a bit longer than that. I mean, he is without injury. They're probably taking her to a hospital or something. Yeah, so many other people along the way as well. Ooh. Following a car of dead bodies, yeah. And like how that mirrors the mum almost as well. They're laying in the back of the car, so is she. And the hospital's just going to be overrun as well. Who knows how quickly you'll be treated. Yeah, we're going to see some sights in here.
ตัวขึ้นมาจากแผ่นดินไหวในมหาสมุทรที่เชื่อได้ว่ารุนแรงที่สุดในโลกนี้
Ooh, yeah. Took me a second to realize how gnarly that leg was. Don't get separated from mum as well. Yeah, and they're just using the lobbies to operate on people. He's helped her quite a lot, all the way from there.
Thank you.
Don't even have a name for him, you know?
Thank you.
I mean, it's the language barrier as well, isn't it? Oh, is this just a little janitor's closet or something?
So cold in here. Oh. Cold.
She's feeling cold though.
Some antibiotics. Look in the cupboard.
Oh, she knows how to treat herself. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I guess she knew how to properly wrap her wound on her leg as best as possible in that situation there.
Hello. What's your name?
Oh no, she's breathing. I thought for a second she might have been dead. Is she? I thought I saw the chest moving when she was out of focus.
She must be starving.
Okay, no, she did blink there.
Careful, Lucas. Turn your head to the side, please. We'll choke if you don't.
Oh yeah, she's gonna...
Please. Please.
Yeah, and it obviously affects all the people around as well when you see someone be sick.
Stop it!
Oh, what? What, she swallowed something? Yeah, she's like swallowed some string or rope or something when she was hit with all the water.
Will you be alright?
Come on, Lucas. I'm not coming.
Oh, she... The thing is, it's so sudden and like informal. There's probably no patient names on anything. You couldn't go to hospital and say, "Hey, is my dad here?" You know, if you want to go search for his dad and brother, if they're even alive.
Joseph Morton.
You're looking for your family.
Okay,
Bernström.
Okay, calm down. I will help you.
can get through the language barrier a bit there.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking for my son.
Your son?
Yeah, so there's no like formal solution for finding people, so he acts as it. Yeah, Lucas fills that role.
Morton Benstrom? Yeah?
There we go. Kid his age as well.
Morton Benstrom from Sweden.
Got chills a bit there when he...
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's something we hope we can see for Lucas as well, reunited with his dad. Come on, spit it out. You'd think he's dead or something. Then move mum.
Is there somebody we could call?
My granddad.
His dad did have a phone there, but I don't know if he'd know the number. Give me some reassurance about mum. Where's mum at the moment? We zoom in out to see the scale of it. Oh, Dad? Seeing the other side of the story now? Oh, yeah, that's the ball they were playing with. Wow. Where are the two other boys? Because they were like in his arms.
Lucas? Lucas?
We're getting the same from his perspective, or is it... No, timeline-wise, it feels like it's happening. This is at the same time. Feel like a bit of a reveal, the pan up to show that, yeah, he is alive as well. It's at the third floor where they were supposed to be. I mean, the other two boys must be fine if he's only calling out for Lucas and Maria. Ooh. Why is he climb? Is that where the boys are hidden up there?
Hey, man. You all right?
Oh, climb into the roof. Guess you want to be on the roof for visibility for helicopters and things.
I've heard that everyone's going to the mountains, you see, to a shelter where it's really safe. But I can't go with you.
He needs to stay and look for Maria and Lucas, yeah.
See? Imagine how scared they'll be.
We'll look for them together.
No.
You can't.
Thomas, you have to look after Sam,
I don't know, but
and I'm gonna keep
I know you know they'll be safe up in the mountain, but I don't know if I'd leave them alone.
looking all day. I wondered, could I use your phone? It'd be really quick.
Look around you, man. Everybody's needing something right now, but our battery's almost dead. We need the phone.
Yeah, if you've got a wire phone, everyone needs it.
No, it's useless.
I can't stop looking.
Yeah, people see it as futile. It's just kind of clinging on for hope. Lets him be alone a bit as well. He has to stay strong in front of his boys. I wouldn't have been surprised if he broke down a bit there after they'd gone. Ooh. And yeah, there is always the risk of making it worse for himself. I mean,
You okay?
that means they might take him to a hospital.
My wife didn't want to come to Thailand for Christmas holidays. Because of my leg.
So many people will blame themselves.
I'm saving my battery. Just in case my family calls. Please.
Be quick though.
I want Thomas and Sam. Look at Sam. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look for them.
Yeah. Now he can talk to... He's got that outlet.
Lots of people need to use this phone, okay? I was calling it.
I feel like Brian could... Some of that he could barely probably make out.
What do you want me to do?
You can't leave it like that. You should call him back.
They're calmer this time.
Some of those stars have been burnt out for a long, long time. They're dead, aren't they?
Yeah, thinking of like the double meaning here. When he said they're dead, aren't they? You could interpret that as him saying that about Mama Lucas.
But once they were so bright that their light is still traveling through space.
You still shine on after your life. Still have an impact.
Could you please come with us?
I mean, like, if Mum's knocked out, they can't get a name off her. Trying to piece them back together. Reunite them.
She's had surgery on her chest, but she was too weak to have her leg operated on.
So the leg's still a problem.
You should be okay, right?
They can't promise that, yeah. I mean, what would you start doing? Surely hospitals would be where you first start looking. That was the woman going up to the mountain with the boys, was it not?
They wouldn't let me go with them. I'm sorry.
Where?
I don't know.
Oh, what? They've taken them from the mountain. Yeah, I don't think you should... I mean, I know you want to look for the others, but you got to protect what you've still got, yeah. I don't think you should have separated from the kids. Oh. Daniel's there, okay. He knows where Mum is now, though. She probably won't get moved from here. We keep seeing people reunited with their dad, yeah. I'm surprised, you know, yeah, he only watched.
Guess who I just saw outside?
My leg. Colors my leg.
Oh. Is it black now? Couldn't have a moment of happiness there.
Still red.
He might be lying now. It's all handwritten as well. Difficult, probably not in alphabetical order as well. Trying to... Oh, okay, it's the same hospital there. I was trying to look and see, like, oh, are we going to see one of the same doctors and it reveals that it's the same hospital? Or we'll see Daniel or something. Lucas closed the curtain on Mum, didn't he? So he wouldn't see her if he's just scrolling, going past. Did she know? Maybe deep down, the little body language cues, you know. There we go. Right there in the same frame. Recognize the shorts? It's a bit of a maze, isn't it? I mean, if he goes out to the car, he's going back to that car. Okay. Where are these two now?
Hurry up, don't leave us here. What are you doing?
Is this the same hospital? It looks like it is. The ramp? Yeah, they're all here at once. God, Star just shouting his name. He was around here somewhere.
Sorry.
There's those tents to the left there. Ooh. Oh no, the Red Bull. That wouldn't give away that they're here though. They gotta build the tension if they're gonna find each other.
There's Lucas.
There we go. I was like, is it gonna happen here, or are they gonna depart and then they'll reunite somewhere else? Maybe Dad will hear them shouting. Dad's on this same road. Just them screaming his name so serious.
Thomas. Are you okay?
Dad should be just there. Gotta take him to Mum as well.
Let's go. No need to wait.
You won't even get to say thanks to him though for coming along.
Mum is here.
What?
She's really weak.
Hey, my darling.
You must think you're hallucinating sometimes. If she's that weak. Yeah. I think you're dreaming.
There's something I didn't tell Mum. And I really need her to know.
The black leg? Or just, I love you, something else?
I have a family too. I've been saving my strength
To live for them.
because I want to see them one more time.
It's like she's had that reassurance that they're alive now. But it's still live on for them as well. So you can all be happy together.
Oh, do you have to? We don't want you to feel any pain. I'm afraid to go to sleep.
That she won't wake up, yeah.
Close your eyes and think of something nice.
We see back to Christmas Day or something. They're all together. Think of something nice. This isn't very nice. So, okay, the immediate moment she was hit there. Oh, damn. Round her neck, yeah. Good thing she got that off. Will we see what hit her leg? Oh, that was the kind of inner chest, and there's the leg. Yeah, the filmmaker there obviously Reminds me of Society of the Snow when they had the plane crash and those quick cuts of just like someone's leg breaking and stuff. Very kind of similar there. The quick cuts of violence. Floating to the... Is that an elephant? Floating to the surface, could be floating to heaven. But it could also be reaching out, yeah. Fighting on to survive.
Mom's okay, Lucas. We're going home.
Home to England, or they were kind of nomadic, weren't they? They didn't really have a home in Japan. They got to go see Brian. Brian was
Zurich Insurance. They'll send me to take care of your family. You have nothing to worry about now.
his granddad, wasn't it? Maybe we'll go see Brian. Is this a plane just for them? Just for them to get to Singapore? How good is this insurance? Yeah, she does look a lot better. More colour in her skin there.
Guess what? I saw Daniel again.
Yeah, if only gets to tell her.
I love you so much.
Oh, he kept his sticker. Yeah, they got her name wrong, so that's why it messed it all up. Oh, that was that note that guy gave him. Wow. Like that, almost the overexposed white coming in, showing the safe. Look at the light, the good. Like all of the destruction as well. But, you know, they do actually get to go home. These are people's homes. Okay, so that was The Impossible. Really great stuff, really emotionally moving for this story. There is some criticism due therefore, you know, focusing on this family, but this family story was really good and really moving, as I said. Just kind of indomitable human spirit, finding each other, those moments of reuniting with your family. I don't know if that's, you know, a similar theme in a lot of J.A. Bayona's stuff, but it's really moving and really effective. You know, effective here, was effective in Society of the Snow as well. But yeah, there is a bit of criticism here because it's about the Boxing Day tsunami that hits Thailand. And I don't think there's a single Thai character in here that's actually given a name. None of them I could name. I'm not sure if we were even given a name for any of the Thai characters. And, you know, this is a story, this is an event that impacted the Thai people. And focusing on this white family, you know, is a very moving story. But I don't know if that would fly as well today. As I said at the end, you know, they've got like their insurance, and at the end of it, they are able to leave and go back home. They were going to Singapore, they might go back to England or go to Japan. They're able to, you know, exit this situation where other people, this is going to be life-changing for decades. You know, you're losing houses that have potentially been in families for generations, and we never really see that impact. That impact is always secondary. You know, there's a bit in this film where it's the dad and he's talking to someone, and in the background there's like a Thai woman reuniting with someone or like crying. And I'm like, that just really exemplifies one of probably the biggest issue with this film, and it's literally having them in the background, having the Thai people in the background, having none of the characters actually named. You know, we did have like a few of the nurses, and there were some characters in here, but all of the characters were also kind of in servitude of the white people. They were all characters who in some way helped, which, you know, is a good characterization, showing that they are kind, but it's still it's odd that there isn't any focus at all on them really, and the impacts, the long-lasting impacts. And I think that might just be because the time is made, people aren't as kind of woke as they are now. I could definitely see like studio heads saying, oh no, it needs to be a focus on a white family because that's what's going to sell tickets, that's what's going to put people in the seats. I could see that being the case. I think they'd be wrong to say that, but I think that's what they would argue. But I do feel like as well with films like this, when there's criticism like that, when you start to think of it, you're like, well, eventually that's just a completely different film, isn't it? It makes such a fundamental change that it's a completely different film. And like, I know this is a true story, so they can't change the true story, but they it's the choice to focus on this story really, isn't it? That's the big criticism. So yeah, that's my like big criticism of this film. But once you not ignore it, but look at the actual content of the film itself, there's some really great stuff here. The horror of everything happening, just the initial like impact scene when they're there at the pool, and it's just horrifying. The quick cuts of people underwater drowning, seeing all of like the injuries as well. That injury on the back of her leg is so gnarly. There must have been some really good like prosthetics to be able to pull that off as well. And like young Tom Holland here, he was really good, little Tom Holland. Although I can't see little Tom Holland and not think of, I can't really explain it, I haven't got the words. I always just think of that little clip when I see him. But he was really good in this. And he was like 14 when this was filmed, but he looks so much younger, doesn't he? By the time the film released, he was 16. And I can actually see there's this moment where he's helping mum up. He's like giving her the hoist up, and he's like holding her up, really struggling. And I can like see a little glimpse of Spider-Man in there, especially Spider-Man Homecoming when he's like lifting up all of that rubble. You know, I can see the glimpse of Spider-Man in there, and maybe where the casting of him came about from. And yeah, I was surprised in maybe the structure of this, with how we had the start. You know, the start is what you expect. It's just the setup, them at Christmas showing the home videos, and then the tsunami hits, and we're following Maria and Lucas for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and then we cut to Ewan McGregor, to Henry, with the boys. And I wasn't sure how they were going to do it. Are we going to see like two parallel perspectives of the exact same events, you know, happening at the same time? Or what we actually got was we started then intercutting between the two. So we never see where the wave hits for them and the immediate stuff after that. We just kind of cut and saw that they were okay. And we hear a little bit about how the boys had climbed a tree and another one was holding on to something. So I wasn't sure kind of when we cut to Ewan McGregor and we cut to Henry, I was like, oh, how are they going to do this? But that's the kind of structure they chose to take there. And I was a little surprised with, you know, them reuniting. I feel like that's the killer scene here. That's the big moment when Lucas and the kids and then Dad comes along. But I'm surprised we got quite a bit after that as well. And that was like the main scene for me. That was like the big moment. But we still got quite a bit of the aftermath to do with the mum and her condition. And I really wasn't sure I couldn't remember if she made it out alive or not. So there was some tension there too. And I think I really liked as well seeing Henry's resolve, Ewan McGregor. Yeah, it was just really great seeing him go along and him the search for his sons, or for Lucas and Maria. You know, there's a lot of stuff with fathers and sons in this, fathers and sons reuniting. We had it a bit with Lucas when he was helping out the Swedish guy. So then we saw it again with Daniel. So there was a lot of themes there. We'd already seen it twice, seen a father and a son reunite. So, you know, they could have flipped that. And the third time we see it, it isn't as positive and they don't reunite, or we expect them to and they don't. But, you know, they do actually reunite. Okay, so I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. And if you really loved it, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all the future uploads. So yeah, catch you guys later.